Is there a possibility that we could be getting something GTA 6 related on Tuesday the 9th of December? What are you saying, everyone? I hope you're good. So for today's video, I'm just going to talk about the unusual move that Rockstar's made by releasing the GTA Online DLC, A Safehouse in the Hills, on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday and not following their normal pattern. And it could be absolutely nothing, but I'm going to explain why, even though I'm on the edge of losing hope, it would actually be a genius move on Rockstar's part. And don't forget to drop a like on the video and comment with your opinion. Do you think it's over for the year, or do you think Rockstar will surprise us? Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content, I really appreciate it. And follow me on the socials as well. So let's get into the video. So the silence after the delay. So the first thing I want to talk about is just how quiet Rockstar were after the delay regarding the game itself. And looking back to trailer 2, that came off the back of a delay. And I know for myself, I was really confident that we were getting something in November. I really wasn't expecting the delay. I just want to clarify, this whole video is just my opinion. And personally, I am still in that negative mindset, leaning towards the fact that we'll be waiting until around spring. But this has triggered something in my brain. Could we be getting something after the silence after all? And have Rockstar been building up to something dropping before Christmas? And I have to say, the delay completely caught me off guard. I was constantly tweeting and replying to people stating how confident I was, and I really thought we were all good for spring 2026. But the unusual quietness and the lack of information, not even a screenshot, just let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's completely over, or do you think we will get something on December 9th potentially? So online dropping on a Wednesday. So the GTA Online update dropping on a Wednesday. So next up is the fact that they're dropping the online content on a Wednesday, which I'm not sure they've really ever done before, and they're moving away from their usual Tuesday. And that does seem a bit unusual, and it could be completely nothing. Or could it be that they're leaving that Tuesday slot open for something more important, which they can use to push people towards online? And I know a few people have pointed out how strange it is that it's dropping on a Wednesday, but be sure to let me know in the comments. Can you think of any other logical reason why they'd randomly drop it on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday, completely out the blue like this? And I think with trailer 1 releasing in December and this happening at the same time, I think my copium levels are starting to rise back up again. But if I'm wrong, I don't mind. You know, I enjoy the anticipation, I enjoy the wait, I enjoy the build-up, and I've said this, the time will come when we've played the game, we've completed it, and it's all over, and that will be quite sad. So it's best to just enjoy all this speculation and these moments. So trailer 1 dropped in December. So when we look at the obvious fact that trailer 1 actually dropped in early December, and that also aligned with the previous GTA Online update, I don't think at the moment we can identify any obvious patterns with Rockstar and this game, but they've never really made an announcement in December before, apart from that one for GTA trailer 1. With how quiet it's been, I am still holding on to that hope that we could get a Christmas present from Rockstar just to seal off the year. And I did think December was an unusual time for them to drop that trailer, and I don't think anyone expected it, and that just goes to show it's more likely going to happen when nobody's really looking. But I think even a screenshot or two would hold the community over for a few months until the marketing properly triggered in. So this would push players to online. So from a business and marketing point of view, dropping GTA 6 information one day before the big online update is a surefire genius way to push thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people back into the update to try it out. And this is exactly what they did in 2023, and it does make sense. You see the trailer, you're absolutely buzzing, and you're in hype mode. And then you realise the very next day you can jump into GTA Online, see what Michael's up to, and get yourself a mansion. I don't know, it could just be me overthinking it, but it does seem like quite a logical business decision if you look at it from that side of things. And with how well GTA Online still does and the audience that it's got, I'm sure Rockstar are going to want to push as many people back into it for this last update. And it's just a perfect way to do that. But let me know what you think. Do you think this could be Rockstar's plan? Do you think I'm reaching? And can you give me any other reason why they're doing this on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday? They've already done both of the announcements for this DLC, so it's been revealed, so they're not saving it for the reveal of that. I'd like to know in the comments if you can think of any other reason. I just want to talk about copium. This could all just be complete copium, but what else have we got to do? Like I said earlier, this will all be over, we'll have completed the game, we'll have moved on. So why not just enjoy the ride? Why not speculate? Why not ask questions? And I think everyone's hope did die in November, but that's completely normal. And it's the roller coaster ride that we go on when it comes to Rockstar Games, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So if it doesn't turn out to be true, it is what it is. I just enjoy it anyway. But let me know, are you still deflated? Or are your hype levels starting to rise back up for this game? So realistic expectations. So in all honesty, if we take coping out the equation and with how everything's been, I think in the back of my mind, I'm still leaning towards spring, maybe February at the earliest. And it would be amazing to get something before Christmas. And I'm hoping they do use this whole moving of the day as a marketing trigger to push people to the online update. But you know what it's like with Rockstar, when we speculate about something, when we want something, when we pick a day to predict something, it just never turns out that way. Rockstar just love to move the goalposts all the time. But I know one thing, when Rockstar do decide to pull the trigger, it's going to literally be non-stop. And it's not going to be like before with the start and stop marketing. And I think the next time we get something, the floodgates are going to truly open and we're going to get a year absolutely packed and we're going to be spoiled with endless information. And I just wanted to also quickly speak about that artwork that's floating around for the apparent trailer. And although it does look pretty decent, it just looks too similar to the trailer 2 artwork and something you could get from an AI prompt. Yeah, so overall, we have to keep our expectations grounded, but there's nothing wrong with speculating. And obviously, I think them moving the day is a bit more significant than people think. And I'd love to know in the comments, again, I know I've asked this several times, but I'm just racking my brain to try and think of another reason why they would have done this. Fingers crossed that we do actually get something on Tuesday. I know I'm going to be jumping into the online update anyway because I'm really blown away by that trailer. And after looking through the pre-luxury real estate website and looking through the newswire, it's looking like it's shaping up to be a pretty decent update, to be fair, and absolutely can't wait to jump in. And I may even do some streaming, but at the minute I've only got 5 million, so definitely got some serious saving to do there. But let me know, are you going to be jumping into a safe house in the hills? And I will also be dropping a video, which will be a breakdown of all the information we have so far on a safe house in the hills, and that will be dropping tomorrow. And again, the next couple of months for me is going to be absolutely packed with content. So there we go. Like I said, my hope is almost running dry. And it does seem like dropping just something GTA 6 related the day before online is a perfect way to restart the community, get thousands of players to flood back into online. And the only thing that gives me doubt about this is the fact that we're still 11 months away from the game. That could mean nothing. They dropped a trailer 12 months away from the original planned release date, so they could be doing that again. But thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a comment with your opinion and drop a like on the video, it really helps. And I'm just really trying to stay optimistic when it comes to GTA 6, but at the same time, I am more than happy to wait. And of course, if you really enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. I do really appreciate all the support. It's growing a lot quicker than I expected, and we're about to hit 1.5k, so that's just absolutely incredible. And hype up the video if you really do enjoy it. And I am also on all the social platforms, X, TikTok, and Instagram. And I'll see you for the next video.